All right, good afternoon, everybody. Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey, guys. Working on this Sony Av-8650, the so-called flagship of Sony. This is the flagship of the reel-to-reel EIAJ machines. Basically, it's got a lot of more higher quality parts for the build for a color editor, but they still kept with the crappy parts, which is for the 3600, 3650, and 8600. I don't like these machines at all, but we do have ways around the problems when they need to fix them. So, anyways, got all this all done, and as you can see, we now got the mechanism in full position. Everything's working fine. Got that all fixed. And so I wanted to point out a few things about this machine. I keep talking about the skews and the tension bands, or drag arm on this side that keeps your tension. These things are garbage, guys. Complete garbage. The Panasonic machines are so much better than these. I mean, these are just a joke. They put some higher quality parts in, and then the rest they kept with the crappy shit. They didn't bother to change it and redesign it. Why didn't they redesign all this if they're going to go through all this trouble with this higher end stuff? I truly don't understand it. Sony is, I don't know, not my favorite reel-to-reel machine to work on by any stretch of the imagination. All right. And that goes out to my buddy John. I'm sure he's probably laughing his ass off because he knows how much I hate these machines. But we do work on them. I've done thousands of these, so it's not that big of a deal. And if you have a Sony 8650 like this, and it's not working right, it's because it needs to be serviced. So let's walk through some of the little issues, shall we? All right. Just got done working on the tension arm, or this is the skew, okay? Basically, I had to put a brand new rubber pad in there, and I had to find one that did not have a broken gear. See that round gear at the very bottom? Those break, guys, and when they break, you're kind of like screwed. This thing will spin and spin and spin and do absolutely nothing. I need to find somebody who knows, or maybe I should try to get some of these gears made. It's probably real expensive, but maybe somebody's got 3D printing, or maybe I can send it off to one of these gear places online that might be able to produce a bunch of these for me. Every time I work on these, this gear right here is completely broken, and you're screwed. But anyways, I did the best I could. I put the only remaining gear in that I have, and that brings us down to another crappy part of this machine, which is the tension control arm, okay? These things wear out real fast. This is your drag band or your felt band that goes on this, that wraps around this pulley here and keeps your tension. These felt things are so cheap, they wear out really, really fast, and your tension starts to get slack, and these are a real big problem. And the felt on these weren't all that great. They didn't use heavy duty felt. They used this cheap ass felt like you can get out of the store, and this stuff wears down fast. And that will also create to the problem of the tension skew having issues. As you can see, we replaced brand new belt or felt on the actual band itself. Brand new felt. We're going to install that as well. So we're putting brand new drag band felt. We're rebuilding the skew. We're redoing all the innards of this. Then the belts below, and then we're going to do the alignments. And once we're able to get this damn thing to play a tape, then we'll go from there. But this is a really, the flagship of the Sony machines, but I'm telling you guys, it's a real piece of junk. I don't know why anybody would want one of these. The Panasonics are so much better than these. Looks good. Don't get me wrong. The cosmetics on this machine is beautiful, but it's just, it doesn't cut the mustard. When you're doing a lot of transfers and conversions, the color isn't all that great compared to the Panasonics, and on top of it, you have to deal with the tension and the skew problems on these constantly. It's a real big problem. But anyways, guys, I wanted to show you this machine. I'm working on it from a customer. He shipped it in this gigantic case. Kudos to you for doing that. That was a very smart move. And so we got through most of the top servicing of this unit. And but anyways, brand new drag belt, or drag band as you would call it, on your tension arm. Okay, we rebuilt the skew. We're going to get this all put back together. And all this has been greased and all that. I did all that part of it already. That was all locked solid and not moving at all. So we're going to go from there. But once I'm able to get this put back together again and start doing a test tape, we can do the alignments and see where we're at on speed and all that kind of stuff. But biggest problem with these machines, that's the AV3600, 3650, AV5000, AV5000A, AV series such as this, and the ABC 8650, is the drag band, the arm, junk. The tension skew switch that they designed for this piece of junk. Everything has to be fixed on these when you find these machines. So hope you enjoyed this video.